You're doing good so far. You're doing good so far. Also, what was I gonna say? Also, you are safe here, okay? You are safe. You are doing good, and everything is gonna be fine. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. Okay. I might even do a little bit of how many fingers am I holding up? 1, 2, good. Just to distract your mind, okay? Just to distract you from your own thoughts, okay? But again, you are not thinking about anything else, okay? You're not thinking about work. You are not thinking about a relationship. You are not thinking about school. You are not thinking about something that's happening a week from now, a month from now, a year from now. Nothing you are thinking about right now, okay? You are only thinking about this moment. Just me and you, okay? You're focusing on my voice. You can have your eyes open, or you can shut your eyes if you want to as well, because you're just following my voice and you're just listening to a couple sounds that I'm making, okay? Good. And you're okay. You're okay. Everything's gonna be fine, believe me. It's very common. It's very common to feel overwhelmed, or to be very stressed, or to be very anxious about something. I completely understand that, and this video is meant to help you through that moment, okay? And that's why I'm gonna just try to talk to you. Just try to talk to you, okay? I might tell you a little bit about my day today. Again, just to distract your brain, okay? And how many fingers am I holding up? 1, 2, 3, good. And what I want you to do is I want you to follow, okay? I want you to follow the S. Follow the S right there. Just follow that S, okay? You can't see it now. Follow the S, okay? Follow the S, follow the S. Good, follow the S, follow the S. And know that everything is going to be okay. Just follow the S. Follow the S. Look at it, 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 look at it. Good, perfect, okay? 1, 2, 3, and how many fingers am I holding up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Perfect. So, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my day. Again, to just distract you from your own thoughts, from your own life right now, and just, again, focusing right now, being in the moment. Okay, real quick, I know it's very easy to be anxious or stressed out about something that's going to happen later in the day, or tomorrow, or a week from now, a month from now. Believe me, I know. I've been stressed over stuff and been anxious over stuff that's like 3 months away, you know, because you just start thinking and you're overthinking, and you're going through all the scenarios, and you're thinking of worst case scenarios and all that, instead of just living day by day, okay? And that's something that I've gotten a lot better at as I've gotten older. Is just, even if something is stressing me out, I just wake up and I say, I'm only focusing on today. I'm only focusing on today. I'm not looking past tonight, okay? And that does help me calm down a little bit, you know? It really does. It just takes my thoughts away from whatever that event or whatever is going on that is making me anxious or stressed out, you know? So that helps. I know it's not gonna help for everybody, but sometimes I just remind myself, like, Tony, just think about today. All you can do is focus on today. Focus on today. And sometimes that does help. Most of the times it does help for me, but yeah. Anyway, I'll tell you a little bit about my day today to kind of just distract you a little bit. So, it's not the most exciting day, but I'll tell you, okay? I'll even go to great detail, okay? So, I woke up this morning at 7:44 in the morning. I woke up at 7:44. downstairs. I went downstairs and I took a couple of pills. My vitamin D, magnesium, and a probiotic. I took that. You are safe here. You are safe. Remember, focus on my voice. Focus on the sounds. That is all you need to worry about. Focus on the now, the right now, the now. Focus on right now. Nothing, honestly, nothing matters. After I took my pills, I then came back upstairs and I washed my face. I washed my face and then I put lotion on, all that type of stuff. Then I went back downstairs. And I made breakfast, which was not the most exciting breakfast, but it was peanut butter bread. So just normal bread, like seeded bread I do, with pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds and all that type of stuff. And just put peanut butter, natural peanut butter, organic natural peanut butter. Spread that on there, had 2 pieces of that with a glass of water. You're doing good. You're doing perfect. You are safe. You are good. Everything is going to be okay. Just focus on my voice. After that, I then left for work at 8:25. I got to work at about 8:57. I started at 9 o'clock. I went into work and I worked. I worked till noon, and then I had lunch. For lunch, I had, how many fingers am I holding up? 1, 2, 3. Hear the church bells. Listen to the bells. Can you hear the bells? Focus on the bells right now. I had tacos. For lunch because that's what I made last night here. So I had tacos for lunch. They were amazing. Focus on my voice. Let's take another deep breath in. So on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. I had tacos and they were amazing. I had three more tacos. I had 3 last night and 3 today. They were really good. And then I had a couple of carrots afterwards. After lunch, I went back to work, in which I worked till 4 o'clock, and I took my second break. I then went out in my car, because I don't have my truck right now, because my truck was I got rear-ended, so I have a rental right now. So I went out in that. I went in the back. It's a Nissan Rogue. Is it a Rogue? It's Nissan Rogue. It's a Rogue. I think it's Nissan, right? I think it is. How many fingers am I holding up? Good. I went out in the car, the Rogue, and I put the back seats down and I laid in the back and I just watched some TikToks and stuff like that on my break. And then I went back to work, worked until 5:30, got off work, drove home, got home at 6 o'clock, had a fruit smoothie, and then I took a shower, and then I maybe chilled for 5 minutes, and now I'm recording. It's 7 o'clock. As you can hear, the church bells going off for 7 o'clock, which I think are the last. I think they're done at 7 o'clock, I think. Also, just real quick, and that's where I'm at right now, of course, and just real quick, the reason I think a video like this is good for anxiety and good for stress or good for keeping the mind from overthinking and stuff when it's over and done with, you then go back in time and you're like, why was I so stressed over that? Why did I make such a big deal about that? It was nothing, and I worried about it for a month. I worried about it for weeks. I couldn't get out of my head, and then it happened, and I was like, why was I stressed over that, you know? Now, that's obviously not the case for everybody or every situation, but a lot of times I find that that's personally for me, that's what ends up happening. After the fact, it's like, wow, I was so stupid. Why was I so worried about that? Why was I so nervous about that? Why was I so stressed over that? But again, when you're in that moment, somebody can tell you, why you stressed over that? That's stupid. But they don't understand. Again, whether there's plenty of different reasons to be stressed or have anxiety or to be worried about something. There's plenty of different reasons. So there's not like a one size fits all type of like advice you can give somebody. But a lot of times, people can tell you, anybody can tell you to relax and tell you it's not that big of a deal, you're overreacting, you shouldn't be stressed, you blah blah blah. Their words mean nothing because they're not in your shoes, right? I know they're just trying to help you, and they're trying to make life easier or better for you. But when you're in that moment of feeling anxious or feeling stressed or whatever, anybody can say whatever they want to say. It's not going to help you because you're already in that mode of being stressed or having anxiety or whatever, right? And they're also just not going through what you're going through. They're not in your mind. They're not feeling the feelings that you're feeling. So again, they're just trying to help you because they love you, but you know, it's up to you to get over it, really, right? At least that's how it is for me. So that's what I'm trying to do, is just, I think for me at least, having like anxiety and stuff, it's like I need something to distract me, because you know that feeling you get when you're stressed or have anxiety, it's like in your chest, at least for me, and you just can't, it's just all day, you just cannot get rid of that. You can't get it out of your head. You're thinking about that moment or that whatever's going on, you can't get it out of your head, and all day you just have that feeling in your chest and whatever, right? And so, like I said in a previous video, when I did something like this, I looked for ASMR videos that would help with that, and I came across some, but I kind of made my own, like, I started thinking, like, what would help somebody or what would help me, and this is the type of video that would help me. How many fingers am I holding up? 1, 2, which is someone talking directly to you and reminding you to focus on just this moment and just listen to my voice and all those types of things, you know, because that just it helps me not think of what I'm stressed over, you know, or having anxiety over or whatever, you know. Just being able to listen to somebody that is kind of all that I need, and then obviously doing some little random triggers and stuff is going to help as well, just to distract the brain, distract your mind, you know. So I do hope that this helps you out a little bit. I know that a lot of times when you are stressed over something or anxious about something, a lot of times, you know, it won't completely go away. That's normal until that event or that time passes in which you no longer have to worry about that, right? Whether it's something for work, whether it's something you need to do for school, whether it is a relationship that you're dealing with, whether it is an event that you're worried about going to, or whether, I mean, whatever, it could be whatever, but usually it doesn't go away completely until that thing has passed, right? And the only thing you can do is try to manage it until that time comes, you know. And a lot of us, unfortunately, a lot of times think of the worst case scenario, and that's what we get stressed over. And I'm guilty of it as well. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, your mind starts thinking of bad scenarios, worst case scenarios, and sometimes it can definitely prevent you from stressing like that. And obviously that's just a small thing for me. Obviously there's people going through way more serious stuff than a little rash on their face, but like, you know, but everybody's got their own stuff, and but again, we do tend to think of the worst case scenario a lot of times, and I'm very, very guilty of that as well. With stuff like that, I'm very positive. I'm a very positive person, but there are times where I'll have like the worst case scenario, and I stress over it. Oh shit. But anyway, I hope this did help. If you have any thoughts or advice for like in general, just for stress or anxiety, if you have any advice of how to kind of deal with it, leave it in the comments if you want to. But also, I probably will do another one of these videos at some point. If you have any advice for me as far as making a video like this, or what might help you, whether it be triggers, whether it be breathing stuff, whether it be what to talk about, like whatever, let me know, okay? You can leave it in the comments.